Hello, everyone. I am Sarah. This is Scrub Sparrow Saves, and welcome to today's video. Today we are releasing Play It Forward. Play It Forward says a year of savings games and second chances. This is a year-long collaboration that I hosted and asked for volunteers. Now, many of you, if you have been here for a while, may have heard me speak about how I am a dialysis patient and how I have kidney failure. I decided that I wanted to have a meaningful way of raising some funds for things that are not necessarily covered by Medicaid and Medicare. Transportation to and from the hospital multiple times throughout the transplant journey, lodging for the first few weeks when I have to be there and be able to be at the hospital in a moment's notice should there be a problem for blood work or for other things, and just other expenses. Having money to support lodging for myself and my boyfriend and another member of my support team so that he has some help, just expenses. I am totally awesomely fine with GoFundMes or people throwing benefits. And if anyone ever approaches me about doing a benefit for me or hosting like a GoFundMe page for me, that would be great. But I knew that personally, I wanted to be able to try to raise a certain amount of money in general to help out with everything. Projected costs for hotel stays, food, gas for 3 weeks in the nearest big city where my hospital is. It's anywhere between $4,000 to $6,000, depending on where we can stay for a hotel. Cheaper if we can stay in medically assisted lodging. It just depends, and who knows when the transplant will happen and what cost of living, cost of gas, cost of food will be. So I would feel comfortable trying to raise about $5,000 throughout various means. And so Play It Forward was born. I also wanted to really educate people. I wanted there to be a way for people to learn about dialysis and about kidney failure, to learn about organ donation, specifically kidney donation, lots of different things. I am not very well educated in other kinds of transplant and donation, but throughout asking for people to collaborate and join my mission, I have met people and other YouTube creators, people in my collaborations that have either had transplants of various kinds, have people with kidney issues, and these things are important to all of us. So for me, when I'm thinking about it, a year of second chances doesn't just apply to me personally, or doesn't just apply to someone who maybe knows people with kidney issues, but this applies to everyone. Whether your second chance is literal life or death, or your second chance is getting yourself out of debt. This book just, it has the power, I believe, that when we put ourselves into it and really just reap what it is sowing and are faithful stewards into it with our finances, I believe that many people, you and I, and anyone else who is touched by this book, can really benefit from it. So this book can save about $1,500 if every single dice roll is $1. And you and I both know that the dice does not always roll a 1. So let's go through this book together. I know I've shown sneak peeks, but this is the real thing, baby. I want to read this with you guys. Hi, I am Sarah, and I need a kidney transplant. You might recognize me as Scrub Sparrow Saves. I'm in my early 40s, a proud cat mama, a creative soul, a budget nerd, and a woman of deep faith. I call Ohio home. In my 20s, I was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes. Like many older millennials, I lost access to consistent health insurance during college and spent years moving in and out of medical care, depending on employment. I did the best I could with what I had, but quietly my kidneys were worsening. In late 2021, after returning from international travel, I went to the hospital and my life changed forever. I was diagnosed with end-stage renal disease and started in-center dialysis immediately. To say the early days were rough was an understatement. Over the past 4 years on dialysis, I have met extraordinary people, lost dear friends, changed dialysis centers, and learned deeply and painfully how precious every single day truly is. This journey has impacted everything, including saving. In December of 2025, I received life-changing news. I was officially approved for the kidney transplant list. On January 3rd, 2026, I will mark 4 years on dialysis. I could never have made it here without my greatest supporter, P, who has walked beside me with unwavering love through every appointment, every setback, and every prayer. By purchasing this book, you not only get to save with a great collaboration of creators, but you also get to learn about my journey and the journey of so many others out there. As of April 2026, there are over 800,000 people with kidney failure in the USA. 68% are currently on dialysis, and only 32% receive transplant. You can share your spare and help change these numbers. Please visit my National Kidney Registry page to learn more about donation. And the link, nkr.org/WSB489. Love, Sarah. I wanted to share that with you guys. I hope that you read it if you purchase the book, but if you are unable to purchase the book or unsure about purchasing the book, maybe it will lead you one way or another. But please be responsible and only purchase if you are able. I will be having several different ways to get your hands on the book with different price points. So, like I said, only purchase if you are able. So our table of contents shows our roundup of creators. Starting with January, that is me, Scrub Sparrow Saves. February is Katie at Claudie's Creations. March is Save with Sahive. April is Windmill Ridge Budgets with Susan. May is Secret with The Secret Budgeter. June is Michelle Plans Daily. July is Joe from Aries Journey SA. August is Grace with Grammy's Journey. September, we have Lindsay with Bookish Mama Budgets. October, we have Nicole from Keely's Creations. November, we have Stephanie from Overthinking and Budgeting. And December, we have On, Craft and Budget with On. You have a Tiny from Susan with Windmill Ridge Budgets. And planner style for each month. So there are several ways that you can play. You can go through each month and play in order. I also have randomizer cards that will be posted on Ko-Fi. I will show you guys all of the extras a little bit later. And January and every month has a bit of education and a bit of just things to think about as far as our second chance goes in life, as well as a reflection. So for January, the reflection is, what's one small thing you're hopeful for this year? You can start this book in July, you can start this book in June, you can start this book in January, but it will take you throughout a whole year. I made the games for January. With the game Second Chance Savings, there is a deck of cards that is needed to play. You will receive, in my style, if you've ever played my games, a card box that has the vinyl kidneys, as well as a couple of game arrows and the cards needed for this game. If you see a lot of dialysis on here, that was intentional, because sometimes I feel like that's all I do. I'm not going to go very detailed over every single month, but I will show you every single month. February, we have the Love Your Kidneys Challenge and Mini. These are just, I'm so blown away. This one is by Claudie's Creations. March, our education is called Dialysis Days, and we have our challenges by Saving with Sahive. And she did a really cool roll and find the color that matches game. It looks really fun, and I really can't wait to play. April, we have another board game style. This one does not have extra cards. It's primarily dice focused, and it is by Susan with Windmill Ridge Budgets. It's all about the waiting game, and she made a kidney donor awareness game, as well as 4 tinies. The 4th one was on that table of contents. In May, we have games by Secret at The Secret Budgeter. There is a little bit of a scratch off element here. So every book that is physical will come with their scratch off stickers already applied. June is by Michelle Plans Daily. Her game has a lot of information, and I hope that when you are going through these games that you really do read the monthly reflections and the education, and hopefully you can learn something, whether it might affect you or family members or friends of yours in your life currently or in the future. A word search was definitely requested, and in June, our creator was Joe at Aries Journey SA. She definitely came through. And it was so exciting having Joe from South Africa and Sahai from Ireland work on this project that the mission became international, and it was just really cool. I'm really thankful for every single lady that helped out. In August, we have challenges by Grammy's Journey, and Grace did a wonderful job. There are different dice rolls up on here. There's different challenges, and she actually has another mini that would not fit with the education, so it is towards the back of the book and a bit of something extra. September's theme is gratitude growth, and Lindsay with Bookish Mama Budgets literally made me cry when I read these affirmations. Guys, this book is so important for so many of us. I know that this year has been rough for me, and the encouragement that I've had just putting this together just blows me away. Plus, who doesn't love seeing all these kidneys? They're really cute, especially the cartoony ones. October is The Gift of Life. With Keely's Creations has done a wonderful job making some really cute challenges. I can't wait to play this one. I included the color dot die so that you can set your amounts and roll the color dot die, color in the kidneys. I can't wait to see all of your rainbows. Please, if you play, tag me on YouTube if you record video. November is Overthinking and Budgeting. Stephanie, I was a month ahead of myself. I'm sorry. And I love this challenge as well. Be a hero, be a donor. I love that you're looking for superhero capes and masks. It's so fun. And December is the Play It Forward finale by Craft and Budget with On. And she has a really cool literal find the beans challenge. So just scratch off approximately where they'll meet. I figure most of us have done lottery tickets and had to scratch specific places, so we'll handle it. Don't be stingy, share your kidney. Now we get to the back part. I couldn't stop designing, just to be honest, y'all. I wanted to make education about EGFR, which is common blood work terminology. It is your kidney function. So I have a wipeout game where you're competing your lefty against righty to see which numbers are stronger. And there's different rules for savings down here. Wipeout is a super fun game, and there are the rules. There is a sticker challenge. So when you open your package and you see stickers, they go with the One Stick Wonder. Everything in this book is Happy Planner bound. So when you're done with this challenge or any other sheet, if you wanted to move it to a different Happy Planner, you can always remove it and then put it back. Everything is laminated and restickerable, dry erase, wet erase, or you could use a permanent marker. So I really thought about this book being an investment to play, even every year, because every year life is going to throw different things at us and we're going to need second chances for different things. But the One Stick Wonder is a sticker challenge all about a fistula, which is the preferred way of receiving dialysis. And if you have kidney failure and you are staged earlier, unlike myself, who was staged immediately in the hospital because of the emergency, you will receive your fistula in advance of you starting dialysis so that it can mature while you're still waiting. Otherwise, you receive dialysis through a chest catheter, which, because of the risk of infection and your inability to swim, take showers, it's just a lot of risk of infection, especially going straight to your heart. So they really like people to get off of the chest catheter as soon as possible. I have a green bow tattoo. The green ribbon is dialysis, kidney disease, kidney failure awareness. So I chose, instead of just getting a regular awareness ribbon tattoo, I wanted something that showed my fight with Grace, or fighting with Grace, I guess. So this is the other challenge by Grace at Grammy's Journey. Then there is a Plinko type game where you are moving side to side, rolling 1 through 8. So you're rolling an 8-sided dice, and it's going to match you with a blood type that you're going to roll and select first. As we play these games, you'll see what I'm talking about. But this is all about blood type matching, how you can donate your kidney through the donor match program, even if you're not necessarily a complete match for someone. They will receive a voucher and your kidney will go to a perfect match. The next page, there are a few extras. There is a perfect pair game where you are rolling 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2d6s to try to match the kidneys in a row. And if you match them, you save one of the numbers that crosses through the price. There's a savings tracker at the bottom, a very thoughtful thank you note from me, and the list of all of the collaborators' YouTube channels, because I highly suggest that you all visit them. Every back cover is signed by me, and once again, there is the list of collaborators. So this, my friends, is the Play It Forward book. I want to show you guys what you receive with this book as well. So each person will receive the cards, and they will receive a little dice bag, which has a set of dice, a color dot die, and a D3. And all of these D3s are made and printed by Nicole at Kaylee Creations. She so graciously donated about 30 to me to start off. So those are all included. And not only that, but you will receive a awareness ribbon pen, and you will receive an awareness ribbon pin. This is my bag that I bought from Amazon. I just thought it was cool. So this is going to be my money bag while I'm saving. And I want to show you guys some other resources that are available on my Ko-Fi. So depending on how you like to play, I know a lot of people like to do a lot of different things. I wanted to be available for that. I made a bunch of Roller's Choice type randomizer. I'm sorry, these are not Roller's Choice cards. These are randomizer cards that just have each month. So maybe you don't want to go through in the normal January to December order, but you want to be able to play different months and have it choose. Then you can randomize with those cards. To match the randomization, let me bust out my binder that I'm using. To match that randomization, I have made for an A6 binder, play it forward little dashboard, and every month, January through December, a coordinating kidney little monthly dashboard. So if you want to save physically, you can do all that. The next thing to go along with all of that is Kidney Cash. I know a fair amount of you play with prop money. So we have Kidney Cash. We have $1. Oops. We have ones. We have fives, 10s, 20s, 50s, 100s, 500s, 1,000, and fully funded. So you can use that for whatever you would like, however you would like. Most of these things that I put on Ko-Fi, if they are not free, will be about 50 cents, just to kind of supplement time that it took to create everything. I do have a little deck of Roller's Choice cards. For me, I just punched a hole and put them on a binder ring. These will be available as a printable from Ko-Fi. So this one's roll a D6, roll a D10, a D4, a D12, a D8, a D3, and a D20. And there's a little cover card. So if you wanted to put them like on a ring or something, you could. There are IOUs as well. Overdraft of Hope. I think that's really cute. Insufficient funds, processing delay, budget save later, and One Stick Wonder. And the last thing that I made, I saw this idea from Kimmy at Beijing Girl Budgets, or Kimmy's Budgets on Etsy, but she makes like what's in the bank slips. So this is your deposit slip that you can write what you're depositing from what sinking fund and to what account. And this one is by Kim Kardashian. We have Bean Affleck. We have Kidney Rogers, if you're a country fan. Nicole Kidneyman. Haven't you seen her in all those movies? LL Cool Bean. You're feeling nostalgic for the 90s. Kidney Spears. Bean Beyonce. Bean Diesel. I know I've seen him in some movies. John F. Kidney. Reno McIntyre. Okay. That one cracks me up. Bean Franklin. Filter Collins. I'm sorry. Me and my guy were both cracking up as I'm reading these. He might be laughing more at me. But then we have Kidney Rock. Anyway, you guys, I hope that you just enjoy the heck out of all of these things. And if you're unable to purchase the book right now, maybe you can add these bank slips, IOUs, Roller's Choice cards, all that kind of stuff to your other challenges and show some support that way. Just remember, your kidney health is so important. Anyway, that is all I'm going to say about that. This next part of the video, we are actually going to play. We're going to move our kidney. By the way, if you have not seen my kidney yet, it says, for you, I'd give a kidney. Not mine, but someone's. You guys don't want my kidney, but that's okay. I will not take offense to it. I wish I had a little kidney or even like just a dried kidney bean to use for my game spacer, but we'll use a hamburger. You guys can use arrows, but I figure for being on camera, I'll use a hamburger. I will show you my kidney binder. I used a Got To Share One sticker. You are amazing, to remind myself that I am amazing and I can go through this and deal with this. Kidneys are made to be shared. I received this iced coffee one in somebody's, or like cold brew in somebody's Happy Mail that I ordered. And oh, it just looks so good. I cannot wait until I can drink like a big, tall drink of something, maybe even iced coffee. This one I thought was hilarious and very fitting. It's Back and Body Hurts. And I put a Don't Worry sticker. I still have some room, so we'll see what kind of stickers I find that inspire me throughout my journey. So we have the binder and all of my months, and I will set that off to the side for now. We are just going to start in January and try to play a little bit of every game until we run out of money. So I'm not going to read the monthly descriptions to you guys. You guys can read those things yourselves. What I am going to do are use my Roller's Choice cards, and I will, I'll have those ready for when I need to pick a random dice to roll. I have $50. I could use $60 if needed, but I've got 50 in ones and fives, and I've got 10 and some fives off to the side. So there's the money. All right, you guys. So I will need these cards for the first game. I'm going to save the mini for another video, but for the second chance savings, you have a blue deck and you have a yellow deck. The blue deck are positive things, and the yellow deck are struggles. So this one, for example, says, long wait, move back 2 spaces. So what I'm going to do, put these Roller's Choice up here. So this one says, a kidney transplant-inspired savings game created by Scrubbed Sparrow Saves. You start and you are on the waiting list. And your star says to draw a moving forward card. Your caution sign says to draw a setback card. For dialysis treatments, you save $6. For a support, you roll a d4. And for spirits are lifted, you save $10. And when you hear good news, you roll a d8. When you get to the end, you save $15. And if you land perfectly, you save an extra $5. So the way I will play this is probably, I'm going to play using a marker, and that way I can cross off where I am and go through that way. I will, I'm not sure if I'll cross off setback cards or anything, or if I'll leave those so that the next time you go through, you can get that, but we'll see. We'll figure it out as we play. So for this, I'm going to roll a d6. And you can see the dice that come in the set are very nice quality. I just picked some green ones. And right off the bat, we have a 6. So I'm going to go 1, 2. Whoops. Let me zoom in a little bit too. Move the camera. Sorry for the ring light glare. I just need a little bit of light. So we are going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We are going to save $3 and cross that off. 1, 2, and 3. I will do one more roll on this game. And so we're going to go 4 spaces. We're going to do 1, 2, 3, and 4. Oops. This is why I'm glad everything's laminated. And we're going to save $1 more. I really was hoping to pull a card or something, but maybe we'll be able to come around and play again. So we'll see. Okay. So I'm going to take my $4 and put it in January for now. Sorry if you guys can hear my cat. He's kind of whiny, but he's okay. He's well taken care of. So we're going to February, and I'm going to do the big challenge here as well. This one says save for healthy kidneys, and it says drink more water, eat healthy foods, exercise regularly, put a little love aside, and it's a savings challenge. So what we're going to do is I'm going to roll a dice to see which one to save. Let's roll a d6. And we're going 1. So I'm going to cross off the first heart. I'll kind of color it. And we're saving $2 for February. Let's go one more time. And number 5. Oops. So number 5, we are going 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we're saving $3 more. So altogether for February, we're setting aside $5. So there's that. Pull back just a little bit. I'm going to hopefully keep up with moving the camera in and out. So we'll see. We'll see how well I do. If this isn't your first rodeo here, you know that sometimes I forget. Now, here we are in March. Once again, I'm going to save the minis and I want to play the games. So this one, the text is small, but from what I was reading, you roll a 4-sided dice to determine your color and you pick one that's in the column that matches and then you save. And if the number that you get is more than like 2 digits, so let's see, there's 11 right here and your income is low, you can add 1 and 1, which equals 2 and save that amount. So it is low income friendly and you can do that with any double-digit number in this book. So don't be deterred by your budget. Just save the best way that you can because saving money is the most important thing. Got a 3 for the first one, so I'll do 3 for the top and 4 for the bottom. So this is a yellow color. Each of those, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so I got yellow, which yellow is up here, and I'm going $12. Yikes! No, thank you. It's a hive, so we're going to save 4. And cross that number 4 off, and we will save. I'll roll again, and we'll save another one. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And let's roll 2 more times to see the next color. First one for the column, we have a 2. And we have a 4. So we are saving this time in the pink color. And here. Maybe that's orange. I don't really know. Okay, anyway. No, I have a feeling it's more like the middle. Okay, anyway. So this one says never give up. If I'm wrong, it's okay. Around here, we know that Sarah has low vision, and we just do the best that we can. So I'm going to add $2. So that'll be 5 and 1 is 6, and that is what we're going to put toward our March savings. Look how cute that is. Little lucky kidney. Okay. April. April is Susan at Windmill Ridge Budgets Challenge, and we are going to start her game. Now, her game talks about dialysis, and the directions are to roll a d6 die to move your game to the space indicated and roll the specific die and save that amount or save the amount on the space. So that's what we're going to do. Let's get our d6 again. Give it a good shake. I'm so glad it didn't fall on the floor, but I gave it a good shake. And we have a 6. So we are going to go over here from the start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Cross off $2. 1 and 2. And we're going to go 5 more spaces. So we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1 more dollar. So only $3 on this game, but I feel like it's a good start. Now, you guys will see me play this video hopefully often. Hopefully sales from this video are great, and before I tuck that money into my savings, I will play through this book with you. I would love to do it weekly. That would be awesome. In May, we have Savings by Secret at the Secret Budgeter, and she's got a game here. In this game, you'll take the journey on becoming that person, one choice at a time. So this is kind of talking about donor matching and becoming a living donor, because we all have 2 kidneys and a person can live a very fine life with 1 kidney. And just so you know, if you do donate a kidney and something were to happen with your remaining kidney, because you're a kidney donor, you kind of get higher up on the list. You get some dibs. I'm not going to say first dibs because I don't really know, but you get some extra dibs on that. So what I'm going to do is, it says every person is a mystery until someone decides to save. So roll a dice and move that many spaces. If you land on a heart, then you change to life. Roll and save. So the roll and save is down here. And if you found a kidney, you are a match. And so you go to the match game, which is the scratch one, and play until that you complete the game and mini games below, or until you reach the goal. So, okay, we're going to roll a d6, and we got 2. So let's see. 1 and 2. Let me pull it closer to read. We're saving $1. You start thinking, what if? What if I could do that? I can't, but maybe that's something that you'll think. And maybe it's a financial thing. What if? What if I could pay off that big debt? What if I could pay off my car, my house, my student loans. What if? Number 1, we got a kidney. Whoop, whoop. Okay, so are there exactly 4 kidneys? There are. So I can cross this one off, and I'm going to roll a d4 to randomize which one we're scratching. There it is. And so it'll be 1, 2, 3, and 4. We'll just go around it like a clock. And we got number 1. Let me get my little scratcher out, because of course I was not ready. You guys know I'm always searching for my scratcher. If anybody wants to send me a cute little scratcher, send help. Send help! I lose this one all the time, and it's probably because it's really skinny. I sell some that have like beads and stuff. They're so cute. But we got number 1. So there is no help for me this time. I will continue to lose my scratcher. But yes, that's another thing. If you ever want to send me Happy Mail, message me and I will give you an address to do that. I don't have a P.O. box or anything right now. I would consider it if I had enough response. But for now, just message me. Okay. Using my new little vacuum. And we are saving $5. So we've got 5 and 6. Let me grab my extra 5s. And, oh, that's a 10. Thank you. So 5 and 6. Let me turn in 5 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we'll see. If I don't make it to every month, then maybe I'll borrow those back. But we'll see. I want to have plenty of money to play through every month. Okay. So April, we only saved $3. So, sorry about that. Now that was May. Let me turn the page in my binder. Okay. So May was this, and we saved $6. Sorry, folks. June, we are at Michelle Plans Daily's game. And so for her game, you roll 2 dice and you follow the trail to their meeting point and you read the fact. If you knew the fact on the square, you tuck away $1. And if you did not learn the fact, if you learn something new, you save $2. So pretty easy, pretty chill. And she's got a mini over here that we're going to save for another time. I am going to roll my D6 twice. The first time will be for the column. The second time will be for the row. So we are in column 1, row 1, of course. So let's see. This one says kidneys filter 50 gallons of blood per day. I actually did not know that your kidneys filter 50 gallons of blood per day. So I learned something new and I am crossing that one off. Let me cap my marker for a few. And so we will pay $2 for that. Let's roll again. Number 4 and number 6. So the second fact, let's see if I knew this one. This one hits me personally. Millions live with kidney disease without knowing it. And this is true. I knew that. I had lived with kidney disease without knowing it for a long time until I ended up in the hospital. That's why it's so important when you go to the doctor and get your blood work done to pay attention to things like your eGFR, because that is your kidney function. We are putting $3 away for June. Let's go to July. I like that challenge, Michelle. Thank you. It's very informative, very educational. So here we are with Joe's word search in our month of July. Let me read here. So you save your own amount for each word. I want to, I don't know. I could do per letter, which is something I know that people do for other word searches. Or I could do per word. How many words are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, if I only do 6, that's like $6 if it's only $1 each. And that is a roll and save. So what we're going to do is we're going to pay $1 per letter. That definitely makes things a little bit more. So bean-shaped organs and are about the size of a blank fist. So I do believe it's a closed fist, but it's not the right number of blanks. So I'm not sure if it should be the right amount or not. Let's find the word bean or closed. Okay. I wondered. Okay, so the first one is that kidneys are bean-shaped and the size of a clenched fist. Let me see if I can do this. So we found clenched. that's going to be $1, $2, $3, $4, $5, $6, $7, $8. And so I'm going to pay $1 per letter and $1 per word. So that means I figured out bean and clenched. So I'm going to pay $2 for that. And then I'm going to pay for each letter. So CLENCHED. That's $10 here. Yikes. Let's grab a 10. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's going to be a lot. Okay. We'll see if we can get through with whatever is left. But if I can't, I will borrow more. We are halfway through the year, so we'll see. But I think that's going to be the best way for me to save. That way, if I figure out the word but not able to find it, I can just save for that later. Okay. So the next one that we've got is by Grammy's Journey, and she's got different kinds of roll and saves. So we are going to use roller choice cards, and we are going to flip them over and just kind of shuffle them through, pull 2 cards, and save those amounts. Okay, so we'll flip one, and we'll flip another one. So for this one, I am rolling a D3, woohoo, and I'm rolling a D12. Okay, so let's get the appropriate dice. My D8, there's my D12. We're saving 6, and my D3. And we're saving 3. So we're saving $9. I'm going to put 1, 6, and 3. I'll just start the same game. And we're saving $9. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's get that 5. 6, 7, 8, and 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. I only have $4 after that, so I'm definitely going to have to borrow some money. But that's for August. Let's see what September has for us. I should have really done lower denominations, but it's okay. So in September, we have this lovely affirmation challenge called Full of Gratitude Savings Board Game by Lindsay at Bookish Mama Budgets. And so we roll a die. On your turn, roll the die and move forward that number of spaces shown. Land on a square. And when you land on the square, read the affirmation aloud and do the action indicated on the space. So this one is just going to be so great. You start in the bottom right. And let's roll a d6 and see where we go and how much we pay. Number 5. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. The affirmation of the day is, I am proud of my journey so far. Save $1. Okay, so we'll save $1 for that one. And I'm just going to put a little heart next to it because I don't want to cross those off. I want to be able to read them and go from there. And because of that, yes, I'm going to do my second one as a mini because I want to save as many of those affirmations as I can. So we're going to save $2 here as directed, giving ourselves $20 back. So we're playing with 70 all together today. That makes me feel good. So September, we're saving $3. And maybe we'll get back here. We'll see. Let's flip it to October. Guys, I'm so excited to be playing this book. I've been looking at these challenges for a couple months now since everything started, and I've just been so excited to get started. This one is by Keeley Creations, and Nicole made this. It looks so awesome for Halloween. It says, choose the amount you want to save for each color. Roll a color dot die, color the kidneys, and save that amount. So what we're going to do is there are 6 colors. We're going to roll a d6 to set what we're... Actually, no. I want to be able to finish this, so we're going to roll a d3, and I will not allow a number to be done more than twice. So red is going to be $1. Orange is $2. Yellow is $1, so nothing else can be $1. Green is $3. Oh, we got another 2. So that makes blue $2 and purple $3. Hopefully you guys are okay with how I did that. I just wanted to keep things a little more reasonable for my budget. Oop. And if you love my dice tray and want one, they are from, it's from Crisscross Budgets. So I got a green. Let me see if I can color with my green marker here, because that's really what I wanted to do. Be all colorful and cute. Okay. So we have green and we have red. I have my red marker and try to be all cute. Use my Sharpie, that'll probably work a little better. So to save 1 red and to save 1 green, we are saving $4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm so excited to see how this fills up, guys. This one, oh, I love it. And I really, really love, and I've gotten compliments on this as well. I really, really love how Nicole listed everything in Roy G. Biv order at the bottom. It's amazing. Yes, I love it. I love the creativity of everyone. I can't stop kind of oogling about it. It's just, everyone is so creative. So roll and save. We are going to roll a D6, and if we want to cross off anything else, we have to roll any 2 dice or roll and add $2. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll, and we're going to start on the left column, and we're going to try to count and see how many we go. Oh, that is totally the wrong dice. Let's roll a D6, not a D3. So that is a 6. There are no 6s to color in or cross off. So yeah, we're just going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So we're going to save $6 here in that spot. And we're going to go again. And this is just me playing however I want to play. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because there's no 5s to just cross off. I guess you could really roll a D4 if you wanted to. But I am saving $11 now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Ooh, that one's going to be hungry. Hungry, hungry. Yeah, if I could make my rules up again for myself, I would definitely have done a D4. But since it is November, that means we only have December and some extra months to do. So December has this kidney bean game by Craft and Budget with On. And so it says that it's a scratch, match, and save. You have different rounds, round 1, 2, 3, and 4. You are going to test your luck by choosing the winning bean before each round. Mark it before you start playing each round. Decide the value you will save for each bean each round. Now roll 2 D6, scratch off each spot, play, and save. Play each round until you match, or play until you have reached your savings goal. So, okay, I'm looking for the matches on this round, and there are 4 spots. So we're just going to roll a D4 and let that choose how much I save. So for bean number 1, it's going to be $4. Of course it is. Bean number 2 is going to be 3. So 4, 3, 4. Let's try to get a 2 or a 1. 1. So the last one is going to be a 2, so that we have variety. And now I'm going to roll my D6 twice. First will be the column, then will be the row, and we'll just kind of visually line up where we're going to scratch. So we have a 6 for the column, and we have a 5 for the row. So we are trying to scratch off each spot, play, and save. So play each round until you match, or play until you have reached your savings goal. Okay, so we have a 6 and a 5. So that means we're going to go here and approximately there. Let me try to put this down and scratch. Okay. I was just a wee bit confused. This is definitely the yellow bean. I was looking for it to be on its side, but because of my low vision, I couldn't really tell. That's the yellow bean. So the yellow bean, we are saving $4. So we are going to save $4 for that, and we will play. I have $2 left. Darn. Okay. I will play the roll and save. And actually, I'm just going to give it $2. So we're going to give all 6 of our dollars to On. Oh, not giving her 6. I'm giving her 2. You guys make mistakes or are confused. Trust me, it's okay. Just look everything over. Ask questions. Leave comments if you have any. And it is a-okay. So, yeah, I'm going to try until I find all of these. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to check off that I found that one. So we have $6 in there. Now this means we cannot play any of our bonus games. I'm a little bit sad about that, but I do not have any money anywhere. The last thing you will receive is a matchmaker scratch-off game. And on the opposite side, signed by me, is a little thank you for your order card, as well as this QR code. This QR code will take you directly to my National Kidney Registry page, where you can learn about my search for an organ donor, a kidney donor. You can learn about kidney donating in general, even if you maybe want to start going through the process for someone else, anyone else. And you can learn just about everything. If you do nothing else, guys, if you share nothing else, click here, please. Please click this QR code. I also have it in most of my videos on a screen that says to help me out. If you guys do nothing else, that would be so important to me. Awareness is my real thing. I would love if 1,000 copies of this book sold, but truly, really, I would love even more if 1,000 people clicked my link, read my story, and a fraction of that amount of people tried to register to become a kidney donor. I had a friend that wanted to be a living donor, and she had some spinal cord surgery issues, so she was denied for donating. But the ability to share a kidney with someone and the ability to share a kidney with a stranger, it's amazing. And there are ways that kidney donor match could help compensate for time off of work, for travel, for lodging, for all of these different things. And that's really what it's all about. Anyway, so this book sold digitally is pricing in at $45. This book plus physical extras such as your very own set of dice and pay attention, not the cards, because I do not want to cut and print all of those, but you will get your very own set of dice in a bag, as well as the box and the arrows for your games, as well as the pen and the pin. Those are $55. So you get a physical element of the extras in addition to your digital book. Those are $55. And if you have a Happy Planner punch and you want the binding rings, there will be an option to choose binding rings, yes or no. So, and scratch off stickers, yes or no. So I can do that for you, $55. The next level of support for $75 is the physical bundle, as you saw me play, and as you see with everything. Yes, $75 is the physical bundle. And there is a $99 mega bundle. On my Etsy page, I have t-shirts that are awareness themed. They have my QR code, and people that see you wearing them can scan the QR code and be directed directly to my National Kidney Registry site. They are designs such as Share Your Spare, Be a Hero, like hero designs, factual designs about the math doesn't add up. We need kidney donors. Living donors are best. I will try to insert some pictures right here. So for $99, what you're going to do is I'll send you a message with the photos of the shirts, or you can look at the Etsy listing, choose your shirt, color, size. I will order that to be shipped to you directly. You will get the book and everything else, and you will also get 3 free months as a nest builder, which is my second tier in my Ko-Fi. So you will get free digital downloads every month. If your birthday occurs, you will get a free physical scratch off. And for 3 months, you will receive 2 free scratch offs mailed to you physically in the mail. Internationally, I am only selling this book digitally. All of the physical extras, I have to be able to mail it to you, and I'm not familiar with doing customs. Thank you guys so much for being with me in this really long video. Have a great day. Bye now. Be blessed.